Hey there, good morning. It is Saturday. It is the 9th. Got court on Monday. I'm getting some yard work done, right? Because it is hot out there. It's like triple digits. So I, wanted to just confirm that everything's still okay for Monday. And I noticed there's actually been no activity whatsoever. No request for a fee waiver by Crosnoe. No request for a continuance due to some false emergency situation, so that's good, right? So I'm guessing she's going to be there. Obviously, apparently, John's not going to be there, or maybe he will be, and he just refused the certified mail. I don't know. I just know I'm glad I didn't spend $50 on the sheriff for him to avoid it, right? Because, yeah, certified mail's cheaper. But at this point in time, I'll be there on Monday morning, and I guess I'm just going to have to wait and see who shows up and what takes place. Today's date, August 9th, and once again, yep, Simi Valley, furnished efficiency room, private entrance, Wi-Fi, and all utilities included, $800 a month, first and last. Different phone number this time, though, 805-387-8251. I'm surprised the Acorn even allows her to place an ad at this point, really, truly. Yeah, the last 10 tenants have ended up at the Ventura County Courthouse, either due to false elder abuse allegations, or she evicts them because she don't like the fact that they won't do something for her, or she has them, destroy my stuff, cause me grief. Nobody has ever left that location giving her a hug, guaranteed. But yeah, she's still placing ads, so be leery if you go to rent a room from this person. You definitely want to do a background check on her. All right, purse is cleared out. Documents are here. Yeah, 10 pounds worth of paperwork. I'm ready for whatever does or does not take place in court this morning. I don't know who's going to be there, or who's not going to show up, or what is going to take place. I really don't know what to expect at all. But I'm going to be there, so that's all that's really important. I just got a call. Apparently the people that have been filming that documentary of Kelly versus Crosnoe, they're going to, I guess, be there, check it out. Okay, I'm here. I guess I'll let you know what does or does not happen when I get back. I'm not really sure why I keep coming into this courthouse. As soon as I get in there, I'm sitting there and I'm hanging out with the two gentlemen from the documentary, so at least I had someone to talk to. First, everybody goes out to mediation. The commissioner calls me up and says that Linda Crosnoe's in the hospital. I'm like, no, she's not. She wasn't, right? She isn't. And I already knew Matteson wasn't going to show up. And then she continues to inform me that after reading the SC 100, she feels that it's the exact same set of circumstances as the case I had against John Matteson, in which was set aside and vacated because I couldn't go to the appeal, couldn't get a ride. And so anyway, she said that she's going to dismiss this case due to the fact that it's the same set of circumstances. And I'm like, no, it's not the same set of circumstances. It is, a continued same set of circumstances. There's a difference. And I have a letter here from the Second Appellate Court that says that I can seek restitution. And I didn't get to show that, of course. And she just said, I'm sorry what you've been through. So at least she's At least softening the blow a little, huh? But, yeah, so she's saying that, yeah, case dismissed with prejudice, and you need to go speak to the small claims advisor on how to proceed forward. And from what I could understand, she's basically saying that because I have John Matteson on there, that, you know, it's the same set of circumstances. And I kept trying to say, no, it's a continued same set of circumstances. There's a difference. I'm still losing work because I got to come to court, right? All these pieces of paper here are worth $1 a piece. Anyway, so clearly I'm not going to, I guess, be able to seek restitution from Linda Crosnoe and her friend John Matteson at this point. But I still got the restraining orders, and that's what's really important. And I'm going to, of course, call the Second Appellate District Court and find out how do I proceed forward, because I was told that I need to speak to them. So, okay, so no court today, other than I showed up and the guys from the documentary showed up to keep me company for a little bit. So, yeah. All right. And Linda's supposedly in the hospital right now. I swear. That's okay. It's okay. Clearly, I'm not going to get any money anyway, but it just... I could have slept in. Okay, so I'm back home, and yeah, I still can't believe what happened in that courtroom today, and it is so hot out there right now. Can't believe I'm wearing long sleeves. But, yeah, Linda Crosnoe and her good friend John Matteson once again wiggled their way out of being held accountable through deceptions and just avoiding service, but they're not going to be able to wiggle their way out of what karma has installed for them. Karma will come get them. I am confident of that. No, I may not ever see a penny from all the destruction that Linda Crosnoe and John Matteson have done to my fences, my retaining wall, my security cameras, my lighting, my car. But I do have a restraining order against them both, and I will definitely keep that renewed, every renewal that needs to take place. And, yeah, I'm just going to sit back, I guess, at this point and see what karma has in store for them. Yes, I do believe in karma, and I also believe you can assist karma. I'm going to tell everybody I know not to rent a room from Linda Crosnoe because, you know, she wants that money. And, well, I'm definitely going to make sure that I renew that restraining order every time it's due for renewal against both Linda Crosnoe and John Matteson. And I will definitely still be talking to the courthouse as to a way for me to perhaps in the future collect that restitution for all those days of work that I had to miss to go to court due to her actions and her friend's actions. But yeah, I'm just going to sit back and see what karma has in store for her. And I hope someday she really is in the hospital. Yeah, mental hospital. Yeah, Linda Crosnoe, she is notorious for fake illnesses, fake emergency surgeries, fake, I'm in the hospital, you know, and when she's in the hospital, she's either at her friend's house, Terry Gamson in this case, or John Matteson's. And when I was in one appeal with her a few years back, yeah, I pulled up my camera and showed that she was in her own front yard, definitely not in the hospital. So, and you know, the courts don't verify what hospital you're in, nor do they verify why you're in the hospital. They just take your word for it that you're in the hospital. So that works to her advantage, but yeah, she's definitely not in the hospital. Yeah, karma is definitely coming for her, you know, and she probably will need to be in the hospital for lying about it so many times. Okay, it's the morning after court and minutes are posted. It shows Linda Crosnoe, of course, failed to appear. Kelly is self-represented, present, obviously. And Matteson failed to appear. And then all parties are sworn. For the record, it was pretty early, 9:24 a.m. Appearances are as noted above. There are no appearances by the defendants. The court finds that notice was given as required by law. The court informs the plaintiff that the defendant, Linda Crosnoe, has notified the court about not attending today's hearing. Yeah, that phony hospital stay. The court and parties converse on proceeding with today's proceeding. And then Robin Kelly, plaintiff, is sworn and testifies on her own behalf. The court and the plaintiff converse about previous hearings that have occurred, and today's hearing being duplicative. The court orders the entire case dismissed without prejudice. The plaintiff is referred to the small claims advisor for further assistance. So yeah, it's kind of like being in school and being told you got to rephrase that sentence. Yes, it is, duplicate, the same set of circumstances. But, when a thief steals something, they get prosecuted, right? And then if they steal something again, they get prosecuted again. There is no cap on how many times you can prosecute somebody for doing the same crime over and over and over. Therefore, there should be no cap on how many times you have to sue somebody if they keep repeating the same offense over and over and over. So, yeah, I got to do a little wording. I got to decide if I really want to continue with this, because clearly it has been 7 years and I have not been able to hold my neighbor accountable financially. But I do have a restraining order against her, her friend John Matteson, and any of her other current friends like Terry Gampson, tenants, current and future. So no matter what, I'm going to keep renewing the restraining orders. But I think after 7 years, I'm getting the message loud and clear. I'm never going to be able to financially hold Linda Crosnoe accountable. And I got to just keep the faith that karma's going to kick her ass. I mean, clearly I could kick her ass, right? But then I would get in trouble for it. So yeah, I'm just going to sit back and see what karma can do to her. And John Matteson. And all her friends that choose to assist her in causing me grief. And destroy my property. Yeah. Worst neighbor ever. Neighbor from hell doesn't even scratch the surface. Yeah, so Linda Crosnoe and John Matteson, they're both scumbags, right? And all their friends, because they all unite. Scumbags attract scumbags. But, you can't control the actions of others. I know that. But you can control your own reaction to their actions. And I did my best. I went the legal route, and I got the restraining orders, at least. Thank goodness. And no, I'm never going to, I just have to accept I'm never going to be able to hold them financially liable. But that's okay. There's a lot of scumbags out there that will never be held financially liable. But that doesn't prevent me from making... Yeah, I just need to step back so that karma can step in and do what nobody else has been able to do to Linda Crosnoe, which is hold her accountable in a different way. Yeah, one morning, Linda Crosnoe and John Matteson are going to wake up and karma's going to be, it's time for that visit. Yes, yes, yes. I hope every rotten thing that can happen to them happens to them. I hope anything that can break, breaks. Anything they have to keep shelling out money for, right? But, yeah, they're going to realize eventually that their life sucks. And it's all due to their actions towards others. you know, because I'm not the only person they have screwed over. I'm just the closest. Yeah. They're intentionally cruel to people. They intentionally destroy their property, cause them grief. You know, eventually it will come back. And I hope I get to see it. I do hope I get to see it.